you know how to find the positive in any situation?
We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's hey?
Awesome episode of 5 Minutes with
Hey!
Dad.
Me! I am so ready for this awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad. And it has...
Hey, this doesn't turn out like the last one.
Yes, you guys haven't heard our voice in a week, have you? In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, we missed last week's episode. We actually recorded last week's episode.
But it was so hard to tell it.
Yeah, there was something wrong.
And we did it for like a half an hour.
Oh my goodness, it was a good episode too. We chit-chatted about a whole bunch of stuff.
I know.
And we went to record it, to clean it up and play it, and we stumbled like this. It was just so tumbled. I have no idea what happened.
And this...
It sounded like there was a lawnmower next to us. There was something wrong with our equipment. And by the time
You figured it out, it was already over.
it was way past our bedtime, even my bedtime. Although my bedtime is pretty much Angela's bedtime, isn't it, Ange?
6 o'clock.
I
yours.
I go to bed nice and early.
And I do it way after.
But we tested it out today, so we should be good to go. And what an adventurous day we had today, huh, Ange?
Yeah.
We did a whole bunch of cool stuff. We'll chat about that. We'll chat about the week. We recorded a special episode last week all about
Mother's Day.
Oh, dang it. It was that
Mother's
one?
Can
Yeah.
you give her a treat? Yes, you can. Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Can you give her a treat? Yes, you can. It is Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day. Day.
oh my goodness.
Happy Monday to Mama. Can you give your mother a treat? Yes, you can. Yanka Jen. Yes, yes, yes.
So last week we recorded a whole Mother's Day episode and it was useless. You would have hurt your ears. So we said we had to make the difficult decision to skip a week. We were going to record an episode
you
midweek.
could have done it, but say, if you don't want your ears to be hurt, don't listen.
Don't listen to this episode. You ever hear someone say, hey, check this out, or don't? But so we want to wish all the awesome moms and mother figures in people's lives a very happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
I'm Pavlos. Hello.
We got a few more drops. Is this Angela being Pavlos, baby Ange, or is this Pavlos? Okay, ready? Let's see if we can guess.
I'm Pavlos. Hello. That sounds kind of like Pavlos, though.
It sounds just like Pavlos. What's this?
He's awesome.
Are you talking about me? We got some baby Ange clips.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I wonder who she's singing happy
to
birthday
you.
to.
Happy birthday, dear Angela. Happy birthday to you.
Whoa, boy, you went crazy there. What's this one?
I love him.
Oh, you love him?
He's so lovable.
Oh,
He's so lovable.
who's so lovable?
He's so lovable.
That was you, baby Ange. And I think there's one more.
I think she's in the kitchen. Oh, relaxing on the couch.
Who do you think you were talking about there? Yep,
Mother's Day.
you were talking about Mom.
Happy Monday to Mama.
All right, so I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. I
Even
hope
though
you
we
got,
skipped an episode
even
on
though we
accident.
didn't get to say Happy Mother's Day, although technically we did. It just sounded like this. So, yes.
My throat.
So we got 2 weeks of talking to catch up on, Ange. What do you think?
2.
Oh, last week and this week. People haven't heard us for 2 weeks. So we got to make sure that we tell some funny jokes.
Or wait, no, we sounded like this. Hello. Wait, no.
It was such a bummer. We like to record them in real time, but I think we should create, maybe we'll double up on some episodes so we have, we're a few weeks ahead. It's 5 minutes with Dad. All right. So, hey, let's dig in. Make sure everybody has a nice Happy Mother's Day message from us. But now,
ready for the resource of the week sandwich? Oh, no.
Yes, I'm ready for the resource of the week sandwich. Ange, do you want to do the first joke or the knock knock joke?
Knock, knock. Who's
Knock,
there?
knock.
Something.
Okay. All right. So I'll do the first joke. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't work?
I don't know. What do you call a
A bloomerang?
A boomerang that doesn't work.
You call it a
boomerang.
stick. Hey-o.
A bloomerang.
A bloomerang. Yeah, a boomerang that doesn't work. It's just a stick. All right.
With the thing on it.
Just a curvy stick. So, Ange, let's chit-chat about the resource of the week sandwich. Okay, what do you want to do? Give me crickets?
Who's ready for the resource of the week?
I'm ready for the resource of the week. All right, so there's another book that Ange liked, and it's called The Magic Pony Carousel. And we're linking you to book number 1, which is on sale for just $3.99, or the Kindle's just $1.99. You can check that out. And
oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Library bidding 1,100.
Library binding. Yeah.
Oh.
So sometimes on Amazon there are some odd listings. The library binding version is
$1,131.91.
and 91 cents. I don't think.
I don't get it.
I would not get that one.
What does that mean?
Library binding is one that the libraries carry, but the libraries, my guess is they're probably not spending $1,000 for a book.
No.
But paperback's just $3.95, or that's kind of cool. They have it used for 25 cents.
25 cents for what?
For The Magic Pony Carousel, book number 1, Sparkle the Circus Pony. So, Ange, all right, let me read the description.
From 25 cents?
Yeah, except with shipping and stuff like that. So if you sort it by price plus shipping, it looks like the best one to do is to buy the new one for $3.99. All right, so the Magic Pony Carousel has come to town. Megan loves ponies. When she sees Sparkle, a beautiful circus pony with a pink headdress, she knows he's meant for her. Then she climbs onto Sparkle, and the carousel magically carries them to a real circus where the performers need Megan's help with their grand finale. Can Megan and Sparkle save the circus? Don't tell! Spoiler alert! I thought you were going to answer.
I'm just saying, I forget, but I'm just saying one thing that I remember. So in the beginning of the book, when she gets on, it spins around so her mother can't see. I bet it freezes the time there.
Oh.
I don't know, though, but...
You don't remember,
No.
but maybe that's where it transformed her?
It probably goes... No, it's on the opposite side when her mom can't see her. That's when she disappeared to the circus. And it goes probably super slow because she still had to turn around. And by the time she got in front of her mother, she was probably back or something.
Oh, maybe. All right, so if you want to pick up a copy for your house, go to 5minuteswithdad.com / nothing more, no spoilers here. 5minuteswithdad.com/magicpony. That's our affiliate link to send you over to Amazon to grab a copy for you. All right, Ange, time for the knock knock joke.
Knock.
Who's there?
Roach.
Roach who?
Wrote you an email. When are you gonna
When am I gonna
reply back?
Wrote you an email. When am I gonna reply back?
I was waiting for you to
Hey-o.
do it. Dad, I was waiting for you to do it.
Yes, that's okay. I was not scrolled over, so Angela could not see the end of the joke. I thought you were going to go freestyle for a second there. I thought you were just going to make something up. Wrote you an email. When are you going to do a little dance? Wrote you an email. When are you going to
Text back.
text back? All right.
Text, not email.
Hey-o. Okay, so let's talk a little. Hey-o.
And that needs
What?
a check one.
A check one?
Not
Oh. So let's chat, Ange, because you came up with the topic today, didn't you?
no. Wait. Oh, we already did that one.
tips and tricks. We haven't recorded this one, but so we were going to. I had planned an episode, but you said today, hey, why don't we share some tips and tricks?
No, I just said tips and tricks because I like saying tips and tricks.
Yeah, but downstairs you said, why don't we talk about finding positive? Didn't you? Finding all the positives? You said something about positives. Either that or I'm just going a little crazy.
Things.
Think about positive things. I knew you said something about being positive. Mm-hmm. So, Angela, today we had a pretty cool softball game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's think of 3 things that stand out as
in this time,
exciting.
3 innings and not 2.
We did 3 innings and not 2. Yep. What else was different today?
Not 2.5 at least.
Yeah. What else was different today?
We did it. We did it with the white team twice.
Yeah, this is the second time we played the team that wears the white jerseys. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? The White Eagles?
Yep.
Yep. And we're the light blue Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
And
The light Eagles?
the White Eagles.
I thought you said the light Eagles. I'm
Maybe I did.
And I was like, what?
And this is the first time. So a lot of girls on our team, about half of the girls on our team, this is the first time they're playing softball, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you've played one other year.
And someone else played a couple of years.
Yep. So we have 1 or 2 girls who have played. This is their 3rd or 4th year. We have about 3 or 4 girls. This is their 2nd year. And then we have about 5 girls or so where this is their 1st year. And this is just what? Your 4th game? Your 3rd or 4th game?
I think it's my 4th. Wait.
This year? 4th game?
Yeah. 4th
Yeah.
or 5th.
And so for some girls, this is the first time they're pitching. This year, kids pitch. They pitch until they throw 5 balls.
I think it should have also was last year, maybe too.
The girls pitch? Oh, but we were in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they still had softball
Ah.
during like the winter time.
So a lot of girls is their first time pitching, and that's kind of scary, don't you think, Ange?
Yeah.
When you pitched, so you were the first pitcher of the first game of the year against the same team, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So when you were out there pitching, how did you feel? Were you scared? Were you nervous?
I was a little I haven't tried pitching before, so confused.
Confused?
On how I would do.
Yeah, and everyone, including me, because I'm one of the coaches, was telling you to do one thing, this thing, 10 things, right? Mm-hmm. And did that kind of add to the problems a little bit?
Hey, you say confuse me. You were like,
yeah.
Add to the problems a little bit.
Add to the problems. It didn't help very much. We were all trying to be helpful, but then at sometimes when we try to be helpful, we give you so much to think about that you end up getting all messed up, huh?
And
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I was about to say crazy.
But you did a really good job, and we don't expect the girls to pitch perfectly, do we? No. And
Someone on the white team pitches really good.
Yeah, that girl did a great job. She wasn't supposed to pitch this week, they said, but then one girl had to leave early, so they put her out on the mound, and she does a really good job. I think she plays for travel teams and stuff like that. I think she's been playing for a long time.
Maybe she goes to the pitching clinic?
Yeah, maybe. So you kind of see the difference between girls like you who haven't pitched before.
Today I catched.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But you see the difference with girls.
Wait, are we supposed to be talking about tips and tricks?
We are. I'm planting some seeds here, Ange. I'm planting the seed. I'm like a gardener. I'm planting seeds. I'm getting it underneath that soil.
About today's softball.
We are, and we're going to find some positives
Okay.
in the pitching first. So I'm planting some seeds here. See, I'm like a master gardener, Ange. I'm like a landscape architect. What do you think?
Cool.
So I love that you brought up that other girl she was like, what's that?
Confusion.
She was rocking and rolling today, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
So when she pitched for the first time ever, do you think she pitched how she did this way? No. Do you think when she pitched for the first time ever, she pitched more like you pitched this year or like she pitched this year?
Me.
You, right? Because you're up there. It's one of the first times you're throwing underhand, right? You're not even throwing overhand, which you've thrown other things with, right?
Like I'm doing like the
arm. Spin around and stuff.
Yeah. If you just spin your arm in backwards, I think, right? Backwards.
Yeah.
Forwards. like arm loops. That's how it is. But we hold our hands to our gloves, and then we bring it back and then do the arm loop.
Yeah.
And then
So,
let it go.
and that's a new motion, isn't it? Well, for softball, when else do you use that?
Well, 2 years ago.
2 years ago in softball, right?
Because I learned it during the
Yeah.
pitching and pizza.
You did a pitching and pizza clinic, and now they don't
Now
want
they
everyone
don't.
sharing pizza, so it's just pitching clinic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can bring a slice. So,
Did I?
so, when you saw her pitch, to me, that's really positive. You know why?
Why?
Because that tells me that all you need is a little bit of practice and a little bit of consistency. Remember that word we always talk about? The best productivity hack is consistency. And we talked on an episode a long time ago. The best way to get good at something is to try it over and over again, but not only on one day. To try it a little bit on one day and then wait a day or two and then try it a little bit again and then wait and then a little bit again and then wait. You know why?
Why?
Because your your body gets used to the motion a little bit, and sometimes,
But not all.
right. But then when it rests, it gives your body some time to think about what just happened and get used to that feeling and the twist, and it heals a little bit. And then when you go back a couple days later, your body, it takes you a few more pitches to get in the same motion back, but then your body remembers it and your body helps you, and then you rest. You wait a couple days, then you do it again. So it's not just going out there and trying to shoot 1,000 basketballs to get to learn how to shoot basketball. You're better off shooting 100 basketballs every day or two for 10 or 20 days than you are to shoot 1,000 basketballs on one day. You'll do much better if you do it over time. So one of the real positive things about that girl who came in and basically struck out everyone on your team in the inning she
I was
pitched.
about to go, and I wanted to do it
I know, Ange, you've been swinging really, really well, and
like this.
you're like
Oh, wait.
super
No, I was
fast.
about to do pitch.
Yeah. So one of the positive things when that girl came
that
in,
noise could be made.
when that girl came in, she got 3 outs in a row, didn't she? Now we won the game, which is cool, but her inning was 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure everyone struck out or didn't hit the ball very hard against her, and she got some quick outs. One of the positive things about that, go ahead.
I think one person from my team, I think she hit it, but it went right to first base.
And the first base, the first base woman grabbed it and stepped on the base. That's right. So one of the positive things about that is that shows me that with just a little,
to say that show.
that shows me with just a little bit of practice, you and your teammates can pitch really well too. So all we need to do is practice with some consistency, and you girls can zip zap the ball just like she did. How about that? So something that's a negative, you
And
look
make
for a
this noise.
positive. So, Ange, what else did you play today? You played what position first inning? Catcher. Yeah, Ange,
I don't know why it sounds so sad.
I know you wanted to do it. You wanted to catch.
Well, on a cooler day.
Unfortunately, the gear is all one size fits all, and you're a little peanut. So the helmet basically made it so you couldn't even see, which good thing it's slow pitch softball, because when the girls pitch, usually it's easy to catch. And if it doesn't catch, sometimes it rolls in or something like that, because we're all still practicing. And when the coach pitches, because the coach comes in after 5 balls, 5 or 6. Yeah. When the girls pitch 5 or 6 balls, then the coach comes in, and the coach is just really trying to have the batter hit the ball. So, but one of the real cool things about catching, now there was some negative to it, right? It was hot, right? It was really hot. You couldn't see. Talking to the mic. This is a podcast. People have to be able to hear you. But one of the positive things is you got to be involved in every single pitch, huh?
Yeah.
And what else was positive about catching? Was it boring?
It was hot.
It was hot. That was positive and negative, I guess. It's nice to not be cold, isn't it? Yep. So
It's not nice to be super hot.
right. So some of the tips and tricks is
Not be hot.
whenever something negative happens, like if it's raining, people say, "Oh my goodness, it's raining." But for me, all I think of is, what does this make possible? When it rains, that means the flowers are going to get more food, doesn't it? And you got to talk to the mic. And warm rain. I love the feeling of warm rain. So it rained a little bit today, and I got to get a nice cool. It cooled me off a little bit.
That's what I'm gonna do when I don't want to get.
When you don't want to lift your head up to talk into the mic, you're just gonna press.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so what do you do? Can you share one or two tricks or that you do when you're scared or you're sad or you're walking
that's
to
a negative thing about or not negative, like
negative turn positive? Yeah, go ahead.
Is when you kneel down and you catch. Oh God! For a long time it hurts, but when you get up and take the gear off, it feels so cool.
That's right.
It feels like it's so cold.
It's nice and refreshing because the gear's really hot on a hot day. And I love that. You just turned it up because so when you're sitting there catching, you're thinking, oh my goodness.
And my legs feel good too.
Yeah. You're thinking, oh my goodness, my legs are getting sore because I'm squatting down, holding my body up. And it's really hot. So that sometimes that can get people grumpy, right?
Yeah.
But if you think of what does this make possible, that means you're going to get nice and cooled off when the inning's over, and you're going to have your legs feel much better when you stand up, right? Yep. All right. So we had such a great time at softball. Let's cut it short here. We're just chatting a little bit, talking about some things, and making sure we find the positive.
Softball episode
I know.
Tricks.
But we talked a little bit about when something is not ideal, like catching was hot and hurts your legs a little bit because you're squatting down, holding yourself up. But then you start thinking, okay, but what does this make possible? What is positive from it? And one of the positive things you start thinking, well, when I take this gear off, it's going to feel really cool. And when I get to stand up, it is going to be my legs are going to feel really good. And you're involved in every single play, right? Yeah. So whenever you think of something that might be a little bit grumpy, ask yourself.
Sometimes the coach gets in and throws it.
Yeah. Well, yes, but you're still there for every pitch.
Yeah. Well, everybody's there for every pitch.
Yeah, but if the pitch comes anywhere near you, you're supposed to get it.
Yeah. Well, everybody's there.
Yeah. So.
Well, not everybody. Everybody who's on the field and who got softball and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this week, I want to challenge everybody, including you and me, Ange, that when you start feeling a little grumpy or sad or tired, to pause and ask yourself, say, but what's a positive thing here? What's a happy thought that can come out of this? And maybe if you're got to do a whole lot of homework, you say, but you know what? When I'm done, if I finish it right away, then I'll get to do whatever I want afterwards.
Yep.
Right? Or once I get through this really hard homework, the next time I have to do this in school or on the test, it's going to be easy. So if this kind of stinks to learn it now, once I learn it once, it'll be easy, and I just have to get through it this one time, huh?
Didn't last week we also said something about never mind.
All right. So, well, let's leave it there. Don't forget to check out
5minutesofdad.com/magic carousel pony.
/magic pony. 5minutesofdad.com/magic pony. That will take you over to Amazon to grab the Magic Pony Carousel book. And I love how well you instinctively think about and look for the positive, even when in the middle of the inning, when you're hot.
Reading age.
Even in the middle of the inning. Oh, the reading age is 6 to 10 years old for the Magic Pony Carousel, but parents can read it
for 4 years.
if you're younger than that. So anyhow, I love how well you do.
You can read it as much as.
Yeah, just slow down and get some help if you need it, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ange.
Not just from 6 to 10.
You do such a great job
11, 12,
of finding the positive. Ange really wants you to read this book. Ange, all right, tell everybody thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad.
Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.
Thank you for listening.
5 Minutes with Dad.